Yo, what's going on, guys? It is time for another reaction video, and it's going to be another one from Ren, and it is titled Crucify Your Culture. And this looks like it's going to be a different style of video. It doesn't look quite like an animation. It almost looks like paper cutout, so I'm wondering if it's going to be like a stop motion or something. But yeah, let's jump straight into it. It's only a 2.5 minute song, so let's see what it's all about.
Murderer's mind, born into a murderous time, where right or wrong is a blurred line, hard to define, for greed is poison the well, we all drink from the chalice, it's a long way down into the rabbit hole, Alice.
Now I crucify your culture, burn down the altar, religion of consumerism picks us up like vultures, takes us for punks, they say jump we jump, it's the same if it's Bush or Obama or Trump. I'm not buying into a 1-2-3 party system, I rise against them illusions of choice, take our voice or take back your rigged election system deficit, represent nobody but your money, funny how you keep them sweet, honey, shepherds and the sheep.
Someday they'll find a way to sell my views, like they sold the concept of freedom to you. They sold the voice of Huxley, of Orwell, Guevara, Dalai Lama, now they're all just a product to you.
And now you care more about your new shoes, the loose screws and minds of politicians that abuse truths to shape you, break you. Consumerism breaks you until your thoughts end you. They make you wanna hate you, so you keep buying, corporation buying, defying fraudulent liars and burning empires, tapping to the telephone wires. And history's biased, it glorifies and justifies our evil. It justifies the wars that rain destruction upon people.
Every single human born equal.
They treat you like an asset, not a human, man, it's see-through. Slavery through debt, you think that mortgage is to help you? Bills stacking high, killing dreams, money maims you, lying tames you. The land of the free, irony, a hierarchy, folks, education kills the fire in me. Still I stand strong like two towers that were knocked down by greedy men's thirst for power and now greed.
Greed plants a seed that will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. Fuck greed, silent I breathe, burn money. Greed makes us bleed, makes us bleed, makes us bleed.
Our political system is a farce. Democracy will not exist till actions speak louder than money. Wealth is a poison honey, another money making holiday for the Easter bunny. Adverts suck out your soul, drink Coca-Cola, lining up the pockets of the fat controller, selling fear to the people, let it spread like a bowl, a propaganda machine. Remember the dream, it's hopeless. Nikola Tesla, 1883. The DC current system fought against the AC, but not because the AC system wasn't any better, because people don't like change when money's at the center. Move, let me enter from the epicenter, poison parliamenter, who's the main contender? Oh, it's you, Mr. President, evident that the counterintelligence is a hell of a prevalent.
This one seems like right there in place with Money Game, and then when he put the bag over the head with the eyes, it really made it feel like it's, you know, part of the Money Game series. So I didn't make notes. I wish I would have, but then I would have taken my attention away because there's so many things I wanted to say about this one. For starters, it reminds me of like early days Beastie Boys, kind of somewhere in between their original album, Some Old Bullshit, or the other Check Your Head album. Not Licensed to Ill album, but somewhere in between, like I said, somewhere Some Old Bullshit and Check Your Head, because Some Old Bullshit was definitely more of like a punk rock style music. It wasn't even really when they started to venture into rap. And then when they did License to Ill, they definitely went way more rap. And then when they came back with Check Your Head, it was almost like a mashup of those two, of rock and rap. So stylistically, the way it sounds, it gives me those vibes. Now, as for the messages and the music, yeah, I feel like so many things are meant to be a distraction. Forgive me, I'm about to sneeze. Sorry, guys. I try to avoid politics in my videos, but given the, you know, where we are in the U.S. right now and the world as a whole, like politically, financially, the polarization, like it's just so ridiculous right now, and it's hard to even try to push it aside and just get through your day because it affects so many different things. Inflation is ridiculous right now. The cost of living overall is ridiculous. Everything being so expensive, wages are not as high as they should be. The wars that are going on, you know, the deflection of, you know, the things that are going on here in the US and politically, and then they try to take your attention away from the real topics at hand by distracting you with things like UFOs, right? Like every time something big comes up, oh, look, now there's UFOs, right? Just a lot of misdirection and trying to, you know, basically suffocate or smother the real things that matter, put in front of us award shows and highlighting things that are trivial that really shouldn't matter, so that they can continue to have their agenda behind closed doors and keep it hidden from everybody. The problem with it today, though, is we have this thing called the internet, and everybody has this thing called a smartphone. So the idea of concealing things these days is pretty damn hard to do, right? Somebody's always going to be willing to flip on you if their livelihood or their safety is in jeopardy, right? So even when you think there's people that you can trust per se, and if you're doing something shady, it's always going to come back to get you, because eventually something's going to happen to that other party and they will flip on you, right? And rightfully so, because if you're doing shady shit, you should get flipped on, right? But I'm being super vague because, like I said, I don't like to speak about political things on YouTube. But I just think the U.S. is in a terrible spot right now. I think the world is not in the best place right now, and things need to change. And the only way that's going to change is with our leadership, with our laws, and for our leadership to start listening to the people and stop listening to one another, and trying to push forth their own agenda that nobody, the average human, is not interested in their agenda, you know? So yeah, we'll leave it there. Again, like I said, I'm being super vague because I don't want to cause any political arguments or cause any rifts with anybody. That's not my intention. But given the topic of this music, it makes it kind of hard not to kind of speak on those things. So we'll leave it there. If you want to see more videos from me, I do encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Click the bell so you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. If you want to check out more Ren reactions, check out the playlist at the end of this video. It's called the Reniverse. It's not just Ren, it's The Big Push, Chinchilla, Eden Nash, Romain Oxisa, Goran Kendall. Basically anybody and everybody that I've discovered because of Ren is on that playlist. So check it out. Sometimes I have guests as well. If you're recently new to my channel, then you probably already seen some of the ones with guests. But yeah, so it's a mix of the solo reactions I do. Sometimes I have guests. But we'll wrap it there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.